Good morning, children. We have started revising the chapter number 13, that is travel and communication. Now, related to travel, that is means of transport, we have done activities plus exercises also to revise the chapter. Now, second part of this chapter is communication. Now, what is the meaning of communication? You have learned previously that communication means sharing views, sharing opinion, sharing anyone's thought to others. There are different ways in which we can share our thoughts by talking. That is one way of sharing our thoughts. Now, by talking in telephone, those who are living in faraway places, that is also another way of communicating to others. Now, nowadays people are using smartphone with the help of internet. That is also a very quick way of sharing information, isn't it? Now, through newspaper, through television, people are sharing their ideas, news, information about your country, about the world very quickly. That is also one means of communication. So there are different ways in which we can share our thoughts and ideas to other people. Okay. So this is called means of communication. What we can tell, the way which we use, that is called means of communication, and we communicate our thought to others. Without communication we cannot express our thought. We don't know what is going on in our country, but we are not able to know anything about the world. That gives us information about through television, through newspaper, through your mobile phone. You can get the information, no? So communication is needed, must. Without communicate we cannot live, you can tell. Because if you live in a forest and you cannot communicate your ideas to others, can we live for many days? No. So we have to communicate. If we need something, that also we have to say. By talking we are communicating our needs. So communication is needed. So let's revise this what we can tell content through exercises also, so that you can revise, you can know more about it, because these are the chapters we have to do once again in the next class also. Okay, so let's start. So first here it is written communication. What is the meaning of communication? We will write here. Communication is an important part. You can write here. Communication is an important part. Yes, important part of our life. Important part of our life involves sharing information. It involves, as I told you, involves sharing information. Okay. Communication is an important part of our life. Without communication we cannot live. It involves sharing information through different manners. Okay. Here we will write shortly. I am explaining the slide. Okay. The way used for, so right here, the way of communication. Means, so what we have written about communication? Communication is an important part of our lives. It involves sharing information. The way used for communications are called means of communication. Now example we will give here. Better to write here example. We will give below ideas example. Examples are means of communication. What are? One is, first we can write here face to face. Face to face. By talking, by using sign language, those who cannot talk, that is one way of communication. Now second we can write by using telephone. Talking in telephone to those who are living far away places. Okay. Now next we can write using, here we can write newspaper. Newspapers and in short we write magazines. That is also one way. In a vast we can communicate with others. Then we can write using fax machine, fax through internet, joining in telephone line fax. That is also one way of giving communication. Then we can write television. That is also through television we can know about our country, about world. Then next is we can write internet. Using internet in the smartphone, we can contact with others very easily. We can get information about our country, about the world. Internet. Yes, that is also quicker use of in getting messages or information. And this is very older method, postal service. Postal service. Postal service. Okay. That is the olden method. Nowadays nobody is sending. Still in village area people still are using now. Okay. In city area nobody is using nowadays, but in village area people nowadays also using this service, postal service. These all are called means of communication, because with the help of these we can share our information, we can get idea about others. So all these are called means of communication. Now we have learned about means of communication, how to use, how to get, that also we have learned. Now exercise part of this content or means of communication, some fill in the blanks are given. We will write here. So we can send urgent written messages through dash and dash. Now mobile phone and this smartphone, all these are by talking. We are getting message by talking, by hearing. But written messages that we can get, we can send to others through email, or we can send it through fax by joining in telephone. Okay, these are the way of sending olden days, you have heard that your grandparents are sending messages by writing letter on a postcard or in a letters. But nowadays nobody is using. Now people are sending messages through email or by fax. Okay. Now second number, magazines and dash supply information about our country and the dash too. With the help of magazine, with the help of newspaper, we get the news about our country, about the world also. So, magazines and newspaper. Magazine and newspaper supply information about our country and the world. WORLD. Third number, the internet provides information very quickly. With the help of internet, which we are using in smartphone, we can send also, we can get message also very quickly. Isn't it? What is going on around the world, we can get quickly that information. Number 4, we cannot exchange our thought without our ideas, our views, our opinion. Without communicating, we cannot share it to others. So, what will come here? Without communication. communication. Okay. So, two parts of this chapter. One is means of transport, that is travel. Other is means of communication, that is communicate. We have done or we have revised it through exercise and activities. Now please revise it so that you can also able to attempt any questions given related to this